Hi guys, welcome to our home learning for Wednesday. Today we're going to have the same concept as all week, where you get to watch the video, pause the video, and complete the activities whenever you need. Listen to Mrs. DeBay's instructions, understand the task, and then have fun. Our first activity for the day is writing. Again, we're classifying information, so learning that we can group lots of things. We can also group sports, we can group trees, we can group plants, we group many things. We can even group people. Today we're going to classify and group the information that's all about vertebrates. So we're looking at different vertebrates, and we worked out that vertebrates are animals with a backbone. We worked out that there are 5 types. So there are fish, reptiles, birds, amphibians, and mammals. Let's see which vertebrate we're going to look at today. So today we're going to classify and group the mammals. We're going to write 1 to 3 sentences. And again, if you would like to do more, that's fine. We're going to write sentences that tell us information only about mammals. Remember, it's not giving our opinion, and it's not also creating a story. Let's read our information on the purple picture. So mammals, they give birth to live young, which means that when their babies are born, they are alive straight away. They can breathe straight away, and sometimes they can even walk straight away. Their babies have hair or fur. Their mothers nurse their babies with milk. That means they give milk from their bodies. And they are warm-blooded. Now let's have a look. If we look at the pictures with all the different animals, we see a dog. So a dog does give birth to live young. It does have hair or fur. It does give milk to its babies, and it is warm-blooded. So a dog would be considered a mammal. A bird definitely does not give birth to live young. It gives birth kind of to an egg and then whatnot, but that's fine. Anyway, so it's not a mammal. Then we've got elephants. Elephants, surprisingly, do give birth to their young. They do have hair or fur, even though it doesn't look like it. Maybe you can ask your parents to pause this video and you can have a look and watch a documentary on elephants to see this. They do give the mothers do nurse their babies with milk, and they are warm-blooded, so they are mammals. A crocodile, we worked out, was a reptile, so that was from yesterday's lesson. We have a giraffe. A giraffe does give birth to live young, does have hair or fur, it does nurse its babies with milk, and it is warm-blooded. And then we've got a fish. So a fish does not, it gives birth to eggs. It has no hair or fur, it has scales, so it's not a mammal. Okay, now that we've worked out what a mammal is, and we've learnt all the different types of mammals, we're going to create a sentence together that gives us a fact about mammals. It could be about one of these mammals, it could be about mammals in general. So I'm going to have a think. I'd like to just give a sentence about mammals and what a mammal is. So I'm going to say a mammal is, a mammal has hair or fur. That is my sentence. So I'm going to, just like yesterday, put my lines in and count how many words I have. So a mammal has hair or fur. So 6 words. So I need 6 lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's the end of my my sentence, so I need a full stop. So here we go. So I remember I said a mammal has hair or fur. Oh, that's my first word. So when a is a word, and especially when it's at the beginning of the sentence, I'm going to use the capital. So a mammal begins with and I remember that I could find this word somewhere. I remember seeing it up here. There it is. I'm not going to use the S at the end because I'm not saying mammals. I'd like to just say a mammal. So a mammal. Oh, sorry about my beautifully funny looking handwriting. So a mammal has. A mammal has. Does that make sense? Yeah. So a mammal has. Has. So a mammal has. What was I going to say? Let's look. Oh yeah, hair or fur. So sometimes we do lose track and that's fine. So hair, I can see the word hair on the page. Hair. So hair or is one of my sight words. So a hair or fur. And we've got fur up the top, so F. All right, and my full stop is there. So let's reread the sentence. A mammal has hair or fur. Does my sentence make sense? Yes. Does my sentence look right? Yep, the sounds make sense. It looks right. I think that's a great message. Now it's your turn. So you're going to pause this video. You might copy my sentence first and then have a go at your own. You could use my sentence starter. You can use your own. It's up to you. Have lots of fun and I'll see you for the next lesson. Hi guys, welcome back. Now it's time to listen to the Wooshka instructions. So for Wooshka, you'll read your Wooshka book, I Like That Horse. To do this, log into Wooshka, click on Leveled Library at the bottom of the page. Click on I Like That Horse book. You can click on the yellow play button to hear the book being read out loud. This will help you understand the text and it will also help you with those tricky words. Once you've listened to the story, have a go at reading it yourself. Have a go at reading the book with expression. Sometimes when we've read the book once, we read it like a robot. And that's not a bad thing. We're just learning the words. So we might sound like this. I like that horse. But once we've gotten the hang of the words and we understand the story, we can read it a bit faster, but not too fast. We read it with a voice that makes the story sound interesting. This is called expression. You hear the teachers say this all the time. When we use expression, we sound like this. I like that horse. That's what you're going to have a go at. Good luck. Enjoy the story and come back. Oh, well, you can pause this video and come back to hear your spelling instructions. If not, I'll give the instructions now. So for spelling, you've got your 5 spelling words. Look, there, up, down, and my. Sorry, it says Monday on the page. It shouldn't say Monday. I apologize for that. But it is Wednesday, and you're going to write your spelling words 5 times for each in bubble writing. And I know you love bubble writing. Make it as fun and as colorful as you can. And I cannot wait to see it. This is great practice. It will help you spell the word. If you really want to, you might even cover those words and try and imagine it in your mind. Close your eyes and then say it. You might say, oh, look, L-O-O-K, and then check. That's an extra fun activity that you can do. You can do this all week whenever you feel like. Have fun with the Wooshka and spelling activities, and then come to the video again for maths. Well done. Don't forget that you may post your spelling activity onto the Google Doc, or you can take a photo of your work on a paper, or you can just show mum or dad if it's at home. Welcome to our maths lesson. Our maths this week, as you know, has been all about time. We've looked at time on the hour using the term o'clock, on an analog clock, which is the big round circle clock with 12 numbers on it. Or we've also used digital time, where we saw that we had the two little dots or the colon in the middle, and we had the two zeros to show o'clock. Then we put the hour on the left-hand side. Now we're going to move on to reading time and understanding half past. As our learning intention says, so we see, I can identify half an hour or half past on an analog clock. Again, this time I'd like you to click on this lesson here. So if you click on this YouTube clip, it will take you straight away. If not, ask an adult to click in Tell the Time for Kids, half past time. Watch this after you've paused this video and then come back to hear the next instruction. Welcome back. Now we're telling time on the half hour. That means we knew that a whole clock rotation from the minute hand was 60 minutes. So we had 60 up the top where the 12 was, didn't we? But now that we're going only halfway, if we split our clock in half, just like a cake or an orange or an apple, it would look like this picture down here. And if you notice, it's kind of like a line in the middle of our clock. That 6 down the bottom is really important. It's because that's where our minute hand would land halfway to the hour. So it would reach from 12, goes woo, boom, and that's where it will stop because it's halfway to the hour. If you see it and it's split in half, it's exactly half past. It's a great way of remembering it. So if we have a look at the next picture, it says when it is 30 minutes past the hour, we say it is half past the hour. So this picture shows 1:30. Now I want you to really pay attention to this hour hand, because if you realize it's not on the 1, it's past it. It's halfway between the 1 and the next number. That's really important, guys, because that also shows us 1:30. It's halfway, almost at the next number. We can't say it's 2:30. We can't say this because the hour hand has not passed the 2 yet. It's just past the 1. That word past is very important this lesson. So 1:30. Now we're going to have a bit of practice. So here we've got our clock. This time I've changed it. So we've only got the half an hour line. This minute hand is the long hand. So minute hand is the long hand. Very important that it always stays at the 6 to show 1:30. And then whatever it is 1:30 is the shorthand, so the hour. If we had 2:30 as our time, it would look like this in words in the pink box. On a digital clock, it would look like this. So 2:30. The reason why we have 30 is because it's been 30 minutes. So 5, 10, 15. Remember we counted by intervals. 20, 25, 30. There you go. So there's our 30 mark. 1:30. Let's just put our 30 there. Now we're going to make some changes to the minute hand. So I'll use my red, and we're going to do 2:30. Remember, it can't be on the 2 because it's not o'clock. It's 2:30, so it has to be pointing around here. So I'm going to start from that side and go across. And our shorthand is pointing 2:30. There you go. Now we're going to create another time, so let's practice again. This time we're going to do the time and represent the time for 10:30. So we'll go on to that side of the clock. 10:30 or 10:30. Whoa, that's a big clock time. It's very tricky. There's our 10. Let's go halfway past. Whoop, get my pointer ready. There we go. And voila. 10:30. Remember, our minute hand will always, our minute hand's the long one, it will always stay at the 6. Always. To show 30:30. It's not o'clock. We wouldn't have it on the 12. It is 30:30. And that's how we would represent 10:30. Now let's have a look. We're going to create another time. Let's do 7:30 or 7:30. Now if we have a look here, where's our 7? Remember, the shorthand can't point exactly on the 7. It has to be halfway past it. There, oh, there it is. 7:30. I hope this helps. This and the mini lesson, it's very tricky. It's different to o'clock. It shows half of an hour. Have a go at the next lesson. So if we go to the next slide, you can see telling the time. Here we've got the clock. Oh, it's already there for you. So here we know it's on the halfway mark, so it's 30:30. So we would write, oh, there's our helpful words. So we can use that. We do half. Now you don't need to write it. You could also just tell an adult. 30:30. Because remember, it's not a writing lesson. It's all about the maths. So 30:30, and have a look at the hour hand. It's 1:30. So let's put the 1 there. Okay. The next one, it looks like it would be, oh, we know it's 30:30 because it's on the 6. So 30:30, and it's 7:30. It hasn't passed the 8 yet. It's 7:30. There's a little clock here to help you if you need extra help. And the word 30:30 is here and in the purple box. Okay, so if you need anything, Mrs. Townsend, Mrs. Dubey are in the Google Classroom. We're here to help. Good luck with your lessons. Remember, if you'd like to submit it onto Google Classroom, that's great. Post a picture, post your work, or complete it at home, on a piece of paper and submit it to your mum or dad. Enjoy, have fun, and I'll see you for tomorrow's lesson. Bye guys.